Guys, Proper Truth here. So today what you guys are gonna be getting, wow, my camera just went from like dark to light. Weird. Anyway, today what you guys are gonna be getting is actually my personal Attic Mister deck. Now I know I'm late. Don't be like Proper. You know you're late on this profile. Listen, I've worked a lot before COVID. Now that I'm home, I'm giving you guys this deck profile. All right. On top of that, it was pretty difficult to get these cards. Like a lot of people value them way too high, and to me it's not. Listen, it's a good deck, but I don't think it has to be like super expensive. It's really good. To me it's good in Master Rule 2020 if you have the money cards in there like Lightning Storm and all that stuff. Enough said. Let's get straight to this deck profile, guys. So first up I'm playing 3 Achi the Fire level 2 Stratos. You gotta play 3. Here's your Stratos. To me, I seen some builds play 2. Very rare though, but I understand why they play 2. Just simply because you don't want to keep. If you have Island on board, you can't keep spamming the same attribute or the same name, something like that. So I can understand. So they add certain cards. Listen, it's crazy, but to me, you got to play 3. Hands down, he's Stratos. Next up is Bakari. Bakari is somewhat like another Stratos, but for spells and traps. Again, this one you have to play 3. These are the main 2 that you have to play 3 at. Just simply, sorry about the noise in the background, guys. It's mad loud. But yes, I feel like you need to play 3 of this especially as well, because it is your Stratos. For it gets you your field spell, which is Island. You know, it gets you your Monster Reborn, which is AI Reborn, and all that good stuff that you're gonna need within your combos. On top of that, you're talking another Attic Mister monster, and then it makes this level 4, giving you overlaying purposes. Most of the time, that's what you're gonna use it for. But yeah, you can make it into a 4, overlay into your Light Dragon. So 3 Bakari. Next up is 2 Doyon. Doyon, a lot of people go back and forth on this, either 2 or 3, 2 or 3. Same thing with Boo Boo. Boo Boo is the tuner. But Dion, I think 2 is fine. If it covers your Attic Mister monster out of the grave, so it's pretty cool. But the problem is, it's not a problem, but like if you add it and you already use Island's effect to special summon it, then it's like, okay, you can either, if you can, normal summon or get the additional normal summon from Balance Alert, and then be able to do some plays from there, maybe link. But 2 is fine. 2 is fine. He's not a bad card. He's not. Just don't do 1. Just don't do 1. The other ones, like what I was just telling you, Boo Boo. I know these names are crazy. Like, I don't know. I have to look up what these names stand for. To me, I started laughing on, so I was like, really, Konami? Boo Boo is your Foolish Burial for Attic Misters. You when there's normal special summon, you foolish. Most likely, you're gonna foolish the monster that you don't have in your hand, because you're gonna bring it back with Doyon. So like, it's combos like that that Doyon matters, because if you Boo Boo, let's say if I foolish Bakari or even Achi, and then I go and then I link it to like Lingarino from there, and then special summon Dion's effect gives me the Achi or the Bakari. Those are the plays that you gotta do, that you gotta see, and stuff like that. So next up is your 3 Balancing Lords. Oh, sorry about that, guys. My phone going off. I forgot to put it on silent. Let me move that off that table for ya. Anyway, 3 Balancing Lords. Balancing Lords is mandatory. You gotta play 3. If I see anybody playing less than 3, we're gonna have a serious conversation. Alright? Because then you're just disrespecting me. You gotta play 3 Balancing Lords. He's pay 1,000, get an additional normal summon. If he's banished, you special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Really good, and he's a beat stick, a little 1700 body on board. Next up is 2 Doshins. Doshin, you can special summon Doshin from your hand if you control an Attic Mister monster on the board. and then you can return a link monster from your graveyard to the extra deck, and you can add a I Love Fusion from your deck to your hand. Great card because it's a free special summon. Like, so let's say if you already used added at Mr. Island or A Island, whatever, effective special summon it, you can actually just, and then like let's say you brought it back with Doyon, and you never use his personal effect, then you can still special summon. So it's a free another special summon right on top of the island, you know. I'm actually gonna throw him in here too, just to for shits and giggles. This one is Hyari. This one, Hiari, I don't even know how to say. This one you gotta play at 2 as well. Ironically, it's a freaking common. I don't have another one. I gotta get another one, but you gotta play 2. You're gonna. Right now, the deck is still 40, but I'll know what to take out the moment I get the second one. And since all locals are closed, I can't get my hands on it. Not even Omega has it. Like, I was shocked. But yeah, you gotta play 2 of each, and then you contribute a Cyberse monster, and you can add a level 5 or higher monster from your deck to your hand. And if you do, she becomes a level 4, and just until the end phase. And if you tribute a link monster, you can actually add the AI ritual from your deck to your hand. So, and then the 1 Leviathan, the 1 Paladin that I took. Then I'm playing 2 Phantasme, aka Thanos. Thought about taking this out and play Nibiru, to be honest. Off to the spells, guys. The 1 Monster Reborn, because it's broken. Then the 3 Ignister Islands. Then this is the money shit that I was telling you guys about. 3 Lightning Storms. 3 Lightning Storms is your board wipe. You got a board wipe. Back row, especially if you're going second, you gotta clear that back row if you're going against like Eldritch or Altergeist. I was trying to remember the name. Altergeist. I was gonna say Protogeist. But Altergeist, if you need to force, if you need to clear the monster zone, clear the monster zone. If you do not have this, I can say you can replace this with 3 Twin Twisters, or 2 Twin Twisters and a Lightning, not Lightning Storm, or a Raigeki. Optional. I know these are hard to get because of the price, but if you those could be your replacements, or even a Dark Hole, you know, like with 2 Twin Twisters Dark Hole or 2 Cosmic Cyclones Dark Hole, however you guys need it. Then you got your 3 Silent Minings. These just got reprinted, so it shouldn't be that hard. I know the reprints are probably, I have to double check. Last I checked, they were like $12, $10. It's a lot cheaper than the secret one, I'll tell you that much. The 1 Terraforming to search your field spell, obviously. If that was at 3, it'll become 3 Upstart Goblins in a way. Then you're playing 2 Super Polys. Super Poly is a turn 2 deck. If you gotta go into Venom Dragon, if you're playing a Cyberse deck and you need to go into your Earth Ignister, there goes your answer. 2 Poly so broken. I'm so shocked that they could not even put it at 3. Then you're playing 2 Called by the Graves. 2 Called by the Graves. Have to, if you get hand trapped from your searches, you can. Again, sorry about the noise, guys. And then you're playing 2 Idol Reborns, your Monster Reborn, and in the deck. Really good card, really good card. In fact, the reason why it's a really good card is because it's a quick play. Then this is pretty much your summoning mechanics here. I'm just gonna throw them all here for you. You're gonna play your Ritual, Eye Ritual. You're gonna play Signet Ritual. Yes, 2, because you're playing Cyberse Witch, so Cyberse search this, and you know the Hararu, whatever her name is, you can search that. I Love Fusion, because I Love Fusion is just like your 3rd Super Poly, but if you're going for Attic Nester, really, really good. So that's the main deck, guys. Let me shoot off to the extra deck. You're playing the 1 Earth Golem Attic Nester. These are your fusions right here. And Venom Dragon, because you know most of the stuff here people go into are dark, and you're playing Super Poly. So this is Super Poly bait, and this is as well I Love Fusion. So like it's crazy. You can Super Poly for this, On your opponent's turn, next turn, you can have him on board. Remember, you're not locked into link monsters anymore. Just spam the board. For your synchro, you're only playing the Pegasus. I want to fit Quantum Dragon in here. Quantum Dragon is so busted, I just don't know what to take out. If you guys got any ideas, let me know. It's your Heartpiece Feather Dust is for every Agnister you have on the board, including itself. And if your monster gets destroyed on the board and this is in graveyard, you can banish it. And shuffle that monster back into the deck. Next up, the only Exceed, which is Light Dragon. Light Dragon is really good. He, just like Pegasus wipes back row, he wipes the monster zone for every Agnister monster you have on the board. On top of that, if any Cyberse monster was to be destroyed, you can actually remove a material from it instead. Cool, very good. Off to the links. You're playing Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid, and that's your only. It's the only link 5, but it's very easy to summon here. Not hard. You can summon the first turn. I would say do it if you're going first. Don't summon him first turn, because if you get Lightning Storm, I mean, you just wasted your entire all your materials and all that for nothing. Link 4, Avermax. Have to is your link 4. Firewall Dragon was in it. It'll be Firewall Dragon. For your link 3s, you're playing the Dark Templar, the Transcode, and the Unicorn. These are your mandatory link 3s. You can, if you don't have a Unicorn, you could play Dark Templar. You should have a Unicorn, but if you don't, you can play 2 Dark Templars. That's what I was doing. I was testing back and forth between 1 and 1, or none of this and just 2 of those. But you want to play this. You gotta clear board sometimes. So off to the link 2s. Obviously, just like Unicorn, you're playing Phoenix and Code Talker. Sorry, I have like 4 link 2s, and yeah, I'm gonna do it like that so y'all can see. And Wicked. So you're playing the Code Talker, the Phoenix, Wicked, Code Talker, Cyberse Witch. I'm gonna try to be doing some EDO profiles for y'all, like those, to see how that goes. The only link 1s is the 2 link Karibos. I was playing 1 link Karibo and 1 link Karibo, but it was like, you know what, I prefer this to stop traps, especially in the very beginning, because you will lose to back row. So there you guys have it, guys. That's the Agnister deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys got any ideas, please let me know in the comment box below. Now I know the new Agnister stuff came out, like the Arrival and stuff but that's all in Europe right now, and it's hard. There you guys have it. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at the next video. Later.